Paul is in Hastings. Paul, if you were the MP for Hastings, which way would you vote? Good morning.
I'd vote against this deal. I mean, I don't understand why nobody's asking the question, is this deal better than what we've already got?
Well, we can't have...
Which it isn't.
Well, we can't have what we've already got because Britain's voted to leave, of course.
Well, I thought that we had a parliamentary democracy, which means that Parliament is supposed to do what's best for the UK, not what the children have asked for.
Well, if you put something to a referendum and you say the government, as you said in that document, the government will enact your decision, aren't you committed to do that?
Well, all right, you could go down that road then about the decision. The vote came out at 52-48. 52% doesn't equle 100, does it?
Well,
the 48% has got to be represented as well.
Well, that's the great sadness. That is, and as the Archbishop of Canterbury told me only yesterday, as strange as that sounds, but as the Archbishop of Canterbury said on this show only yesterday, sadly, in something as binary as this, there's going to have to be a loser, and that's what everybody has to work around, whether it is ultimately Remain that loses, or we have another vote and Leave loses, whatever happens.
I don't agree with that. There has to be, if anything, right, there has to be a deal, and there has to be a deal that everybody is happy with.
It's never going to happen, Paul.
Just the 52%.
Paul, it's never going to happen.
Well, they're going to have to get their heads around it then, aren't they? Because you can't disenfranchise half the country, because that's exactly what's going to happen.
Well, sadly...
Either way, half the country are going to be disenfranchised.
Yeah, that's what I just said a sentence ago, and you said, but we had to change it. But we can't change it.
The deal now is it's a useless deal, isn't it? Absolutely useless deal.
It depends whether you think that the people who voted that they wanted to leave, whether you have to uphold that referendum, or whether you think you need to ask again, or whether you need to ask over the deal.
Well, then they have to ask again. I voted to leave, and I know I made a terrible, terrible mistake. Terrible mistake.
Because?
I mean, when I voted in the first place, it was more of like a demonstration vote, so sick and tired of what was going on in the country. But as things have gone on, everybody now knows so much more.
Well, I mean, if you look at the most recent poll this morning by ComRes, 66% of people say take this deal. I think there is a sense for a lot of people, and I respect how you feel, and I've spoken with other people who've gone the other way, who voted Remain, and now they've seen the way that they perceive Britain has been treated, and they want to leave. So that, I think, probably enforces the idea, just get it done. Paul, thank you for your input. I respect your position.